Hey folks, here we are for Game 3 with the Turbo Lock deck. The commanders that we're fighting are Miri. We're seeing Muldrotha again. I've still been waiting to see Muldrotha do something awesome. Unfortunately, I have not seen that yet because they seem to just always have a bad draw when I'm playing against them. And we have Atraxa over here, which could be like a Death and Taxes style deck, which potentially could be very good versus me. Or it could just be like, a white weenie beatdown deck, in which case I'm not threatened by it at all. And Miri the Curse is an interesting one. You very, very rarely see this one. There's a lot of other mono black commanders that are pretty powerful. But and I love Miri the Curse. She's a sweet card, but just in commanders, a little underwhelming. So I have a hand here. I decided to mulligan it. It didn't have all the pieces I needed. It had the wrong pieces. And here, this hand is sick. It is insane. It can win on like turn 3 with protection. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. I guess I do need one more piece in order to go off, but I can put an Omniscience in play on turn 3 with this by Imperial Sealing for Academy Rector, then playing Mana Vault and having High Market plus Command Tower to produce white, and that's my 4 mana right there, plus High Market to sacrifice and get Omniscience in play. So I decided I'm going to keep this one. And I'm on the play, which is very nice. And I draw a great draw, which is Vampiric Tutor. Now I'm super sad because I have absolutely everything I need. It's just a matter of whether or not they can interrupt me, and I also have Swan Song as protection, which is nice. So things are looking pretty good. I go ahead and Imperial Seal for Academy Rector. Miri plays a Swamp and taps it and passes. This player plays an Island, or Evolving Wilds gets an Island into play tap, and this player taps his land. So here I decide to go ahead and run out the Mana Vault because it will save me mana on the next turn. And I also kind of want to Vampiric Tutor on upkeep, so good idea to go ahead and run out this Mana Vault here. Or I can potentially Vampiric Tutor in a turn if nobody gives me a reason to do anything. And this player decides to Sinkhole. Ooh, brutal. It's like kind of a bad card in multiplayer EDH in my opinion, but he's going after me with it. And I said in the chat, absolutely not. There's no way I'm going to allow that to happen. So I go ahead and Swan Song that because I need that land in order to cast Academy Rector here. And I don't feel like burning this Vampiric Tutor on a mana source. So I just decide I'm going to Swan Song that. Muldrotha here plays a Soul Ring and a Chromatic Lantern. So very good turn, too, for that player. Setting up shop over there. Lots of lands in play. And Atraxa taps out and passes, which is just a mistake. I mean, he could have had something, anything. He could have bluffed something. It's better to do that than to tap out, because now I know with all these players tapped out that I am completely clear to do my thing. So on my upkeep, I Vampiric Tutor. Guess what I got, you guys? I got this Notion Thief in hand. What goes great with Notion Thief? I go ahead and get Time Twister. Now I play Academy Rector. And there was no other singular card. I guess I could have done the Tutor line, I suppose. But this just seemed way more sweet. And I want to show off all the combos here. They're in my deck for a reason. I'm not just doing the stacks lockout thing. I'm also doing these other sweet combos. So I decided I might as well do those as well. I sacrifice Omniscience via High Market. And as you see, there's a trigger on the stack. So this is what I was talking about in the deck tag, where Omniscience is in play. I can do something, but I can only do instants. So now that I have to wait for the High Market trigger to resolve, now I'm safe to cast my first Sorcery Speed spell, cast Notion Thief, cast Time Twister, and I draw 28 cards. From here, obviously, I can cast all these spells for free, so the game is over. I actually drew Runescar Demon as well, and Sidisi's Faithful, so I can bounce the Runescar Demon by sacrificing the Notion Thief, which has already done its job. Here I play Runescar Demon, and I go get Razaketh. I play out a few more creatures. He concedes on the spot whenever I played Runescar Demon. And I play Green Warden, getting back the Time Spiral. Sacrifice a few creatures to set up the other lock. Set up my other combo, getting Mycosynth Lattice, Null Rod, and Platinum Angel. And then I put them all into play. And I pass the turn, discarding a bunch of cards. So yeah, he's gone. This player just decides to pack it in, and he knows what's going on as well. So they were definitely screwed. Even if I didn't completely lock them out of the game on that turn, I made them discard their hands, so they were in top deck mode, and I can cast all my spells for free. So it's very unlikely that they would be able to get out of this, even if they, I wasn't making it so they can't tap their lands. So this was game 3.